This is a sports catastrophe production. Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter, and welcome you to another Sports Catastrophe Birthday Boy. And the birthday boy for today, September the 19th, 2021, is a man who really didn't do that well pitching wise. He was 87 and 108. But you know what? He was an inspiration. He was a one-armed pitcher. He was a lefty because it was a form of his right hand, and he pitched a no-hitter. He played 10 years in Major League Baseball. Amazing for someone with just one arm. He ended up being the nation's best amateur athlete in 1987. That's nothing to sneeze at for the U.S. and won a gold medal at the 1988 Summer Olympics. He was drafted in the first round of the 1988 MLB draft. That's amazing. And reached the major leagues the next year. So he has no hair. He's a motivational speaker. He is Jim Abbott. Jim Abbott was a star quarterback for Flint Central High School in Michigan, and he did well for a baseball team. The Blue Jays actually drafted him in the 36th round of the 1985 baseball draft, but he didn't want to sign. He wanted to go to the University of Michigan. So he did. He played for Michigan for 3 years, the baseball team, and took him to 2 Big Ten championships, and surprisingly won the Sullivan Award as the top amateur athlete in the United States, becoming the first baseball player to do that. Abbott was the flag bearer for the U.S. at the Pan Am Games in Indianapolis, having the U.S. take second place. Abbott pitched the gold medal game for the United States in the 1988 Summer Olympics. Well, unofficial gold medal. He was the Big Ten Athlete of the Year in 1988, and his number 31 would be retired by the Wolverines in 2009. Cool. So in the 1988 draft, he was picked 8th overall. Now, if we take a look at the 1988 draft, the guys drafted above him. Andy Benes went to the Padres. He was okay. Mark Lewis of the Indians, that's a shortstop. Steve Avery was drafted 3rd overall by the Braves. That was good. Greg Olson, the pretty good rookie closer for Baltimore, he was picked 4th by from Auburn. Bill Bennett, right-handed pitcher to the Dodgers. Monty Ferris, shortstop to Texas. He wasn't really that good. Willie Ansley went to Houston as an outfielder. No. I would say the Dodgers should have gotten him. But yeah, that's just the way it goes. The next great player after Jim Abbott to be drafted, Robin Ventura, 10th overall. Meanwhile, he managed to join the Angels starting rotation in 1989. Didn't even play in the minors. That was weird. He would be 12-12 with a 3.92 ERA. Not bad. He actually ended up 5th in Rookie of the Year voting. But, Jim Abbott did okay. In 91, he shocked everyone by winning 18 wins. Getting 18. He was 18-11 for the Angels, who were terrible in the AL West. Despite the fact they were at 500, they were the worst team in the division. So anyway, Abbott posted the 4th best ERA with 2.89 and finished 3rd in AL Cy Young voting. In the 92 season, he posted a better ERA. Sadly, though, his win-loss record was 7-15. It was just the run differential. Abbott won the Tony Congliero Award for bravery in 1992. The Angels needed to trim payroll and traded Abbott to the Yankees for JT Snow and a few other people. It actually worked out, although JT Snow would be more known for being a Giant in my year. Abbott had an up-and-down year for the Yankees. But September 4th, 1993, he pitched the no-hitter against the Cleveland Indians, Labor Day weekend. And it was amazing to see him throw a no-hitter. In 94, he was part of the Yankee squad that were looking good to maybe make the World Series, but the baseball strike halted the season. He would then play for the White Sox in the 95 season and then return to the Angels in August. Unfortunately, though, for Abbott and the Angels, they ended up choking the division lead away, and the Seattle Mariners won the AL West that year. He ended up being 2-18 in 1996, which is not really a good mark. He would retire and then join the White Sox in 98, being 5-0 which was amazing. He would make his comeback with the Milwaukee Brewers for the first time pitching for a National League team, so he would have to hit for himself. He was 2 for 21. But those 2 hits actually scored runs and off of Cubs pitcher John Lieber. So he got 2 RBIs on that. That's not bad. He would retire after the 99 season. So here's how he did it. When preparing to pitch the ball, Abbott would rest his glove on the end of his right forearm. After releasing the ball, he would quickly slip his hand into the glove, usually in time to field any balls that a two-handed pitcher would be able to field. Then he would secure the glove between his right forearm and torso, slip his hand out of the glove, and remove the ball from the glove, usually in time to throw out the runner at first, or even to start double play. Anyway, teams tried to exploit his fielding disadvantage by bunting to him. Jim Abbott didn't really need to bat because, they actually used DH. But Abbott would have to do it for the Brewers. So yeah, he won some major award. He has an autobiography out, Imperfect and Probable Life. Hard to believe. Yeah, it's hard to believe, that Jim Abbott, a one-armed player, could be in the major leagues and would do well. Well, in 1944, the St. Louis Browns decided to sign Pete Gray, who was a one-armed outfielder. And was a pretty good player. He was even a AAA All-Star and MVP. But, that didn't work so well. And Chad Bentz made history by becoming the second pitcher after Jim Abbott to play in the Major League after being born with one of his hands. So Bentz is left-handed too, and has a deformed right hand. I didn't know that there was another guy like him. He didn't really pitch that well for the Montreal Expos. So, yeah. He tried his best, but no. He tried, but it wasn't really that good. So, yeah. The more you know. Anyway, Jim Abbott is still a hero to many people who didn't have a limb and who could play in major league sports. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.